What's up, guys? Got a new bike I want to show you that Goat Power Bikes just released. This is the Mini Goat, which is similar to the Power Goat as far as the frame goes, but it is a mini version of the powerful Goat bikes. They have two different versions, one being all black and the other one being black with gold forks and pedals. They don't have a picture of the Mini Goat with gold forks and gold pedals yet. That should be coming soon on their website. But the Mini Goat is really cool. It starts at $29.99. The classic Goat Power bikes power just in a smaller package. They made this bike for those that need a smaller option than the standard height bikes like the Power Goat and the Motor Goat and the Billy Goat. This one is a smaller version of those. The seat height is 29.5 inches, which is designed for riders with a height of 5 foot to 5'8". I'm hoping I can get one to test because Ethan's 5'9", and I think he would fit really well on this bike. I know it says 5 foot to 5'8", but 1 more inch is not going to hurt anything. It has a max rider weight of 250 pounds. It should be able to accommodate most shorter riders. The speed limit is locked at 20 miles per hour. It has a 72 volt 3000 watt motor, which is pretty powerful. If you want your girl to keep up with you when you're on the Power Goat or the Motor Goat, I think that kind of serves a purpose. The top speed is 45 to 55 miles per hour. With the 16-inch wheels, it kind of gives it a smaller rider height, kind of similar to the Roadrunner Pro, kind of that size, but a little bit bigger than that, I believe. The nominal wattage is 3,000 watts, but it peaks at 4,500 watts. The motor peaks at 4,500 watts and has 175 Newton meters of torque. So if you're small, this thing is going to fly uphill, so you won't have to worry about keeping up with traffic. Battery options are 72 volt 30 amp hour, 40 amp hour, and 50 amp hour. Now, they did a range test with a 125 pound rider, and they were able to get 50 miles with pedal assist and 30 miles with throttle only, with the lowest number amp hours. So the 30 amp hours can get 30 miles, the 40 can get 40, the 50 can get 50. If you use pedal assist, you're going to get quite a bit more than that, so keep that in mind. It does have a 60 amp controller. You're going to get quite a bit of power going back to that direct drive motor in the rear. The bike weighs 130 pounds. They have the dimensions on their website. Check the link in the description if you guys are interested in checking more about it. It has a trauma inverted front fork, fast ace 250 pound dual coil and oil rear shock. It has 4 piston hydraulic brakes, different brand name than they have been using. The front brake rotor is 180 millimeters, but the rear is 203 millimeters. So good stopping power on this bike. It has a low beam headlight and a high beam headlight. The low beam is 400 lumens, but the high beam is 370. The headlight is LED. It does have turn signals and it does have a horn, like the other versions of the Motor Goat and Power Goat. And the discounted price includes shipping and taxes, so there are no additional fees, which is great to see. Now here's what the Mini Goat looks like. Very stylish. I like the logo in the frame. It looks like it might be a little bit easier to get this panel off compared to like the Power Goat. It's super hard to get the panel off on the Power Goat. You can see the suspension here. We might be able to see that a little bit better when we get a rear shot. It's got mag wheels, and they are 16-inch rims, and they are fat tires, so that's pretty neat. It has a similar seat to the Motor Goat, but like a similar style frame to the Power Goat. It does have the turn signals on the front and back. Here's the side view. You can see the battery in there. There's the Goat logo right there in the suspension. Does have fenders, which is really nice, and it does look like you can mount up a rear rack on there, as well as adding additional batteries. Similar to the way the Motor Goat looks, it'll have a battery up here, and it's got the same headlight that they have on the Power Goat and the Motor Goat. Here's the tail light with integrated turn signals. Looks like it's got a pretty nice kickstand. Here's the other side. Here's another side view. They got the Mini Goat logo right there. And you can see the smaller 180 millimeter rotors on the front and the bigger 203 millimeter rotors on the back. There's the front right there, and the width of tire there. It looks like it's 3.5 wide. There's the standard headlight that they have on all the goat bikes, except for maybe the dirt goat. I haven't looked at that yet. There's where the power port is. Here's the nice cushy seat with the rear rack statures there, so you can install a rear rack if you want. Here's your full twist throttle, just like they have on all the other goat bikes with the keyed ignition. Looks like they got a new brand of brakes here that are hydraulic, different than what they have on the current models. So maybe they changed them out. Never heard of this brand before, so hopefully I get a chance to test it. Here's the same controls with the hazards, the headlight, and the turn signal switch, as well as the up and down for pedal assist levels and power, and the power button to turn the bike on. And then here's the battery out of the frame. So pretty beefy size battery there. It does have a handle so you can carry it in. And then there's the 203 millimeter rotors with the dual piston hydraulic brakes, which, like I said, they look like they're a newer version than what they have on the other goats. They look like they may be a little bit better than the ones that they currently have installed. But that is the mini goat. I hope you guys get a chance to go check that out. Make sure you check the link in the description. I'll bring more e-bike news to you this year in 2025, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching.